The return of Super Saiyan 4. The origin of the Saiyans once again gains strength with the ancient Ozer warrior, and the one who reveals this legend. Just like the legendary Super Saiyan we already know from the Z Saga, is Universe 6 on planet Sadala. A saga that will go totally against everything we have ever imagined in Dragon Ball Super and promises to revolutionize. Are you curious about who inherited the genes of the ancient Ozer warrior and will bring the Super Saiyan 4 form to Dragon Ball Super, but not as we imagined? Stay tuned to every detail of this video and get ready for it. A legend beyond the legendary Super Saiyan, the legend of the ancient Ozer warrior. All this and much more in this video, so watch until the end. Is it the right moment for the return of this incredible transformation? Everything is leading toward that in Dragon Ball Super, and I will prove to you that Super Saiyan 4 will come, but not in the way we imagined, nor from whom we imagined. Only one person in Universe 7 has shown aptitude for it, and we are talking about him, Broly. With his legendary form transformation, he may be capable of bringing it to the canon. Dragon Ball Super was stagnant with identical transformations, and I'm not referring to Super Saiyan or its second form, but to the God form, just changing the hair color. Thankfully, they decided to change that, much to our delight. They were going down the same path with Super Saiyan, with Vegeta reaching the second form of Super Saiyan Blue. But after the origin of Ultra Instinct, even though Goku only changed his hair color, it brought a unique magic, making Goku stand out. Even though Ultra Instinct is not considered a transformation, it changed Goku and became, in a way, a transformation, turning into something that belongs to him. They couldn't give that to Vegeta or Gohan as a form of evolution. They needed to have something of their own, a transformation that brought out their true selves, showing that they had their own characteristics and convictions. So Vegeta gained Ultra Ego and Gohan his beast form, and that was amazing. Not just them, Piccolo also gained an evolution, and someone among them all was left behind. You already imagine who, right? Recently joining the cast of the Z Warriors, and already with such a high status of fan acceptance, Broly became beloved by switching sides and joining the good side. And how will he become stronger? We know that his Super Saiyan form has a greater offensive power than the others if we take it into account. But that's not enough, so he will get a power boost with this and become Super Saiyan 4. Imagining the return of Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball Super is like opening a treasure chest that mixes nostalgia with infinite possibilities for the series' future. Since its introduction in Dragon Ball GT, this transformation has been a powerful and controversial symbol within the fan community. Many wonder how this form could be reintegrated into the canonical continuity of Dragon Ball Super, and what the implications of this reintroduction would be for the narrative, the characters, and the universe as a whole. Super Saiyan 4 is a transformation that breaks with the established conventions of the previous forms. While Super Saiyan transformations from 1 to 3 follow a visually linear progression with changes in hair color and length, Super Saiyan 4 dives into the primordial roots of the Saiyans. The transformation combines the ferocity of the Ozer Great Ape with human consciousness, resulting in a form that is both wild and controlled. With red fur covering part of the body, eyes lined with red shadows, and an intense golden aura, Super Saiyan 4 represents a perfect fusion between wild instinct and intellect. For fans, this form means much more than just a new transformation. When it appeared in Dragon Ball GT, Super Saiyan 4 brought a sense of renewal and exploration of concepts not previously addressed. Although GT is not considered canonical by many, the transformation left an indelible mark on the franchise. It symbolizes a time when the series allowed itself to experiment and dare, presenting ideas that challenged expectations. The possibility of seeing this form return in Dragon Ball Super is a dream shared by many, not only for the nostalgia, but for the narrative potential it carries. First, the reintroduction of Super Saiyan 4 would bring much-needed visual diversity. Dragon Ball Super expanded the universe of transformations with Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and Ultra Instinct. However, these forms follow a pattern of changing hair color and increasing aura, without significant physical alterations. Super Saiyan 4 would break this mold, offering a transformation that drastically changes physical appearance, connecting to the Saiyans' primal origins. Moreover, this form could expand the Saiyan mythology, exploring aspects of their evolution and connection to the universe. It could be an opportunity to deepen the understanding of the race, their ancient traditions, and how that influences current events. This could come to life with a saga focused on the Saiyans of Universe 6. There, they could somehow discover another legend beyond the legendary Super Saiyan, the legend of the ancient Ozer warrior, and thus bring him back. And who better for this than Broly? This time it won't be Goku, nor the prince of the Saiyan race, but Broly. Comment what you think about this. It would be incredible, wouldn't it? Even if that's not possible, there are many ways this transformation could be integrated coherently. One of the most interesting bets is through the characters of Universe 6, the sibling universe of the original. The Saiyans of Universe 6, like Kappa, Caulifla, and Kale, have shown a burning desire to explore and achieve new forms of power. They are more peaceful and evolved in certain aspects, but perhaps they have not fully explored their ancestral roots. Imagining Caulifla or Kale discovering the Super Saiyan 4 form would be fascinating. Perhaps they would travel to Universe 7 in search of knowledge about their origins, leading to encounters and training that would culminate in the discovery of this transformation. This would not only strengthen the ties between the universes, but also open doors to narrative arcs rich in character development and cultural exploration. Another captivating possibility is introducing Super Saiyan 4 through Broly, which is what I bet on the most. As mentioned above, reintroduced in Dragon Ball Super, Broly, he quickly became one of the most powerful and complex characters in the series. Broly is a legendary transformation Saiyan with power that seems limitless and a deep connection to his wild nature. His journey is marked by internal conflicts and the struggle to control his own strength. Broly could be the ideal candidate to achieve Super Saiyan 4. His story is already filled with elements that align with the primal nature of this transformation. Through training and self-discovery, possibly guided by Goku and Vegeta, Broly could unlock this form. This would not only expand his character development, but also add a new dynamic to interactions between him and the protagonists. Considering that Super Saiyan 4 originally requires the Saiyan tail for transformation, Dragon Ball Super could adapt this aspect to fit the current continuity. Perhaps the transformation no longer requires the tail, but instead a spiritual awakening or connection to the Saiyan's ancestral essence. This would allow characters like Goku, Vegeta, and Broly to access the form without needing to change previously established details. In Broly's case, we might see a unique variation of Super Saiyan 4, reflecting his legendary genes. His transformation could feature distinct characteristics, such as a different aura or exclusive abilities, setting him apart from the others. This would emphasize his uniqueness and the unlimited potential of his power. One of the most intriguing questions is how Super Saiyan 4 would compare in terms of power to Goku's Ultra Instinct or Vegeta's Ultra Ego. Super Saiyan 4 is an incredibly powerful form, but Dragon Ball Super has elevated power levels to divine scales. To make this transformation relevant, it could incorporate divine or spiritual elements. Perhaps Super Saiyan 4 could be a form that uniquely combines mortal power with divine energy, creating a balance between brute force and transcendental abilities. This would allow the transformation to rival Ultra Instinct, not through technique and perfect movement, but through a primordial power that even challenges the gods. It's also possible that Super Saiyan 4 could be seen as neither a divine nor demonic form, but as a pure expression of Saiyan evolution, a manifestation of their race's ultimate potential, independent of the classifications established by the gods of destruction or angels. This would add a new dimension to transformations, exploring paths that don't depend on divine approval or training. The return of Super Saiyan 4 would be a monumental event for the fan community. Since its first appearance, this form has been admired and debated. Many fans fondly remember the epic battles in Dragon Ball GT, and seeing this transformation reimagined in Super would be a gift for those who have followed the series for decades. Beyond nostalgia, the reintroduction of Super Saiyan 4 could revitalize interest in the franchise, attracting both old fans and new viewers. It could serve as a convergence point between different generations of fans, uniting those who grew up with Dragon Ball Z GT and now Super. Exploring Super Saiyan 4 would open up space to deepen the personal journeys of the characters. For example, Broly would face not only physical challenges, but also emotional and psychological ones as he tries to master this new form. His internal struggle to control his power and find his place in the universe could create moments of great emotional impact. Goku and Vegeta, in turn, might reconsider their own approaches to power. Perhaps they would realize that there are alternative paths to evolution beyond training with the gods. This could lead to a reflection on what it means to be a Saiyan and how they want to continue growing. The introduction of Super Saiyan 4 doesn't have to be limited to Saiyans. It could encourage other characters to explore new powers and transformations. Gohan, for example, has always had incredible potential that often took a back seat. Maybe he would find inspiration to unlock new abilities, blending his human and Saiyan roots. Piccolo is also a character with great room for development. With his recent evolution in Dragon Ball Super, Superhero, where he achieves a new powerful form, we could see an integration between the struggles of the Namekians and Saiyans against greater threats. This would enrich the dynamics between the characters and expand the story. Super Saiyan 4 could allow for a deeper dive into Saiyan history. We could learn about ancient legends, myths, and historical figures who achieved this form. This would add a layer of cultural richness to the Dragon Ball universe, something that is not always explored in depth. Perhaps the transformation is linked to some cosmic event or ancestral entity. This could introduce new antagonists or challenges that would require the unity of all Z warriors and their allies. The narrative could explore themes like destiny, legacy, and the true nature of power. While the idea is exciting, there are challenges to consider. Integrating Super Saiyan 4 into the current continuity needs to be done carefully to avoid inconsistencies. The creators would have to balance respect for the origin of the transformation with the need for innovation. Moreover, it's important to ensure that the introduction of this form doesn't overshadow other transformations or characters. Dragon Ball Super has expanded the universe in diverse ways, and it's crucial to maintain balance among all elements to keep the story cohesive and engaging. The possibility of bringing Super Saiyan 4 to Dragon Ball Super is an idea that combines the best of both worlds, honoring the past while exploring new directions for the future. With a careful and creative approach, this transformation could add depth, emotion, and excitement to the series. Fans would be present for every moment, from the first hint of this form to its full revelation. It would be a shared journey filled with speculation, theories, and above all, a lot of passion for the franchise that connects so many people around the world. And who knows, perhaps the return of Super Saiyan 4 is just the beginning of a new era in Dragon Ball, where past, present, and future intertwine in unforgettable stories. As we wait to see what the future holds for Dragon Ball Super, it's inspiring to imagine the countless possibilities that can still be explored. Super Saiyan may 4th be the key to unlocking not only new power levels, but also new ways of storytelling that deeply resonate with fans. And what about you? How do you imagine the return of Super Saiyan 4? What adventures and challenges could this transformation bring? The beauty of a series like Dragon Ball is that the next chapter is always full of unlimited potential, ready to surprise and delight us all. With these words, I conclude today's video, and I thank each of you who stayed until the end. See you next time.